I'm Tom Palmer. I am the author of Rocky Takes the Lead. It's the story of Rocky Race when she goes to play football in the United States of America. I've been writing for a few years now. I started off by writing football books, then I got asked to write the Roy of the Rovers books, and then I was really happy to be asked to write the Rocky of the Rovers books, which became called the Soccer Diaries. So I've done a lot of sports books, but I'm also interested in history, so I do a lot of history books as well. And I think I write about what I'm really interested in. I write about what I like to read. My reading tip is, I didn't like reading, I struggled to read, but what got me into reading was reading stuff about football. I read magazines, I read comics, and I went on, and I still do read magazines like today, and I went on to read books as well to do with football, biographies of footballers, history books to do with football. I read about what I was interested in, and that for me was the way into reading. And my favourite place to read is the car. I like to listen to audiobooks when I'm driving in the car. I love it when someone is reading to me. I think it's a really nice thing, and I listen to it, and you can even listen to some of my books on audio. Like, I don't, because I listen to other people's books, but I can listen to this, for instance.
Rocky Race knew she couldn't afford to get injured. All she had to do was play the next 10 or 15 minutes without a knock or a break or a tear.
Brilliant. And so someone else is doing all the work, and I can drive to where I want to go. Happy reading. And my reading challenge for 2025 is I'm going to try and read books set in every country that is taking part in the Euro 2025 tournament which the Lionesses are taking part in. When I read a lot of adult fiction earlier on in my reading life, I read books set in Portugal, France, Scotland, Italy, Spain, and I want to do the same for children's books. So I'm going to make a list of children's books set in every country that the Euros are taking part in, and that's going to be my reading challenge for 2025. And I'm in the Thoughtful Spot Children's Bookshop in Halifax, where I come to buy some of my books. And I've picked 5 books off the shelves that you might enjoy reading if you enjoy my book, Rocky Takes the Lead. You could read the Little People, Big Dreams book about Megan Rapinoe, the American footballer. You could read Leah Williamson, the English footballer's new fiction series. This is The Wonder Team. You could read Eve Ainsworth, who writes really good football-related books. You could read my first Soccer Diaries book, which features Rocky. Or if you don't fancy any of them, you could try Frank Cottrell Boyce's novel, and he's, as you probably know, the Children's Laureate. Lots of books to read in libraries and bookshops all around the country. I just hope you find something good for you.